In the high-stakes chess game of the Russia-Ukraine war, a single US diplomatic misstep may have handed Vladimir Putin his sharpest advantage in years. After his August 6, 2025 meeting with the Russian president, US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff gave conflicting accounts of Moscow's peace terms, sparking confusion in allied capitals, emboldening the Kremlin and accelerating President Donald Trump's push for a headline, grabbing Alaska summit that could redraw Europe's borders. The 3-hour Moscow meeting, part of Trump's aggressive bid to end the 3-year war, was initially billed as a breakthrough. Trump, on Truth Social, declared it highly productive, boasting that great progress was made. But inside diplomatic channels, Witkoff's version kept changing. First, it sounded like a partial withdrawal, then a freeze along the front lines. Finally, the picture hardened. Moscow's core demand was for Ukraine to completely withdraw from Donetsk in exchange for a ceasefire, with Russia conceding nothing. Those mixed messages rattled European capitals and emboldened the Kremlin. Reports from the Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg, and the Kyiv Independent show Russia's demands go far beyond Donetsk, seeking full control of Luhansk and Crimea, while offering only to halt strikes on Ukraine's energy grid. The terms mirror Putin's battlefield ambitions and show no sign of compromise. Trump's rush to arrange a summit in Alaska on August 15th is driven as much by domestic optics as diplomacy. Even within his administration, voices are cautious. European allies, alarmed at being sidelined, are pushing a rival framework that locks in Ukrainian sovereignty and channels frozen Russian assets toward reparations. An unverified Polish leak suggesting Washington might recognize Russian territorial gains for decades has deepened mistrust and exposed fractures inside NATO. The Kremlin has called Witkoff's talks constructive, language Moscow often uses when it believes it has bought time. Putin refuses to meet Zelensky until his conditions are met, preferring bilateral talks with Trump where Kyiv has no seat at the table. At the center of the crisis is Ukraine's fortress belt in Donetsk, a fortified defense line built over more than a decade. Losing it would not only open the east to Russian advances, but deliver a psychological blow Kyiv might never recover from. According to the Wall Street Journal, Moscow's blueprint reads like a playbook. Ukraine abandons Donetsk first, then Trump meets Putin, a sequence designed to exclude Kyiv from shaping the deal. That sequence could fracture NATO unity, legitimize Russia's land grabs, and lock in territorial losses for generations. On the battlefield, Ukraine is holding the line. Russia has gained just 0.25% of territory in 2025. But in the shadows of diplomacy, the confusion from Witkoff's shifting accounts may be far more decisive, setting the stage for an Alaska summit where one misjudged handshake could alter the course of the war. With the Alaska summit days away, the West faces a stark choice: stand firm with Ukraine and NATO, or risk a diplomatic misstep that rewrites borders and fractures alliances.